Hello. Hello again, first secondary students. Let's discuss the grammar. The grammar is very easy. Okay. It's okay. The first grammar is transitive and intransitive phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs can be transitive or intransitive. What's the meaning of transitive? Transitive phrasal verbs which are followed by objects, one object or two objects. Intransitive verbs which don't have objects. Read the sentences, underline the phrasal verbs in these sentences. Oh, Mary only picked at. We have studied pick at, and here we have the object, her food. The chef looks down on the pastry cook. Look down on the pastry cook. He was extremely ill with food poisoning, but he pulled through. Pull through isn't followed by an object. Okay. Look here at the answer. This is an object. This is an object. This is without an object. But these are transitive phrasal verbs, and these phrasal verbs are. This phrasal verb isn't transitive. Complete the rules. Transitive phrasal verbs such as pick at and look down on are followed or not followed by an object. Intransitive phrasal verbs like pull through are followed or not followed. Look at the answer. Followed because they are transitive. Not followed because they are intransitive. Look at the words in bold in these sentences. She's a great cook. She takes after her mother. Take after. So followed by a complement or an object. This is transitive. Could you clean the fridge out, please? How does the staff put up with the rude chef? Put up with. Okay. Look at the words in bold in the sentences. Takes after. Fridge out. Clean the fridge out. Put up with. Take after is followed by an object. Clean the fridge out. It doesn't follow. It's not followed by an object. Put up with. Here it's an object. This is transitive. Transitive, intransitive. Complete the rules. Phrasal verbs are separable. I can separate them or inseparable. Okay. Inseparable, separable phrasal verbs, the object comes after the particle. Particle here means preposition. Inseparable phrasal verbs, the object can or cannot come between the verb and the particle. Pay attention. Here, inseparable phrasal verbs, you can't separate it. The object comes after the particle. Inseparable, this is inseparable. This is separable. The object can come between the verb and the particle, which means the preposition. Complete the sentences with the correct form of the phrasal verbs and an object if necessary. Here you have all these object, phrasal verbs you know very well. Dine out, fight off, pass out, pick up, add, pick up, and so on. You have to complete the phrasal verbs and object if necessary. If they are followed, if are transitive, complete and with an object. If not, transitive or intransitive, don't use an object. Here, as you see from there, pick something up, tuck in, dine out, picking at it, fight it off, pass out, throw it up. Here, this is separable. Pick at it, this is inseparable. Pull it off, this is separable. Take the correct sentences, correct the sentences that are wrong. If they have wrong sentences, correct them. The biscuits were yummy and the children polished off them quickly. Is it right? Polish them off? Polish them off, is it right? We're going to see. What an original recipe. How did you come up with it? We came up some problems against. Came up some problems against. Let's check the answers. Came up against some problems. Gulp it down. Here, we separate between the particle, which is the preposition, and the verb. And here it's an. Gulp it down. Coming down with it too. Here, the object. Here, this is separable. This is inseparable. Next one. Look at the sentences, underline the question marks, then answer the questions. So you have opened the restaurant. Have you? That's wonderful. And so on. Okay. Here, we finished with the first grammar, the second grammar, question marks. Question tags, I'm sorry. Question tags, they are very easy and you're familiar with them. Question tags, okay, you have to look at the grammar reference. Page 165, point 5.3 to point 5.5. And you have to consider them and look at the YouTube for videos. Look at the internet for diagrams, whatever. You can find different sources for the question tags. Question tags, as we know, we use them either to assure what we said, to make sure of what we said, or to seek agreement, or to have ask somebody to do something. Okay, you know it before. So here, so you have opened the restaurant, have you? That's wonderful. I want to eat it, Mom. Oh, won't you? What do you notice about the question tags here? A positive tag is used with a positive statement. And the negative tag is used with a negative statement. This is not the normal structure for question tags. Of course, because the question tag. So you have opened the restaurant, haven't you? But here have you. Why? Because it's called same way question tags. You have opened the restaurant, have you? To make sure the information. Now the question tags used to ask real questions? No. What's being expressed by question tag in sentence A? Surprise or interest. What's being expressed? Anger and warning. Here, I won't eat it, Mom. I won't eat it, Mom. Won't you? Okay. We often use question tags when making polite requests. Read the sentence below. What do you notice? I couldn't borrow your recipe book. Could I? I don't suppose I could pay by check. Could I? Okay. Here, both sentences include a negative statement followed by a positive question tag. Couldn't borrow? Could I? Don't suppose I could. Could I? And I think. So on. The previous exercise was question tags for polite requests. The second one, reinforcement tags. As the name suggests, reinforcement tags come at the end of a statement and reinforce, stress what the speaker has said. Look at the examples below. What do you notice about the tags? That's a great restaurant. That is. She really enjoys cooking. Nancy does. We had a great time at the barbecue. We did. James should spend more time in the kitchen. He should. Okay. The reinforcement tags take the form subject plus auxiliary, helping verb, modal verb, the opposite of question tags. Okay, it's the opposite. The subject, auxiliary, means helping verb or modal verb, according to the sentence. Circle the correct questions or question tags. Let's have a coffee. Shall we or shan't we? Sunik won the competition, the cooking competition. That's great. And so on. I want you to try it first and see the answers. Did he? Will you? Have you? That's no excuse, is it? Would you? Am I? Could you? Next one, complete the sentences. So your cousins came to the party after all. The answer is, did they? He would. Am I not? He really enjoys his sweets. Peter does. Okay? They are not like the ordinary question tags. Complete the sentences with the correct reinforcement tag. Juice got a very good appetite. What are you going to say? He has. You stress the idea. That's a juicy peach. You stress the idea. That is. Susan eats too much junk food. She does. And so on. Okay, find the answer. The kids would love an ice cream treat. They would. We'd better leave now. We had. We're a good friend. You are a good friend. You are the same. All of it. Okay. We have finished with the book exercises. Let's move to the booklet. I told you to answer. Okay. The vocabulary. Show. Underline verbs in these sentences and write if transitive or intransitive. Exercise number 1. She advised me. Advise is a verb. Transitive. Me is an object. Let's invite your cousins as well. Invite, verb, transitive, your cousin's object. I waited for an hour. Intransitive. Waited, intransitive. I'm going to send her some flowers. Send her. Send, verb. Her, some flowers. These are 2 objects. There are some verbs which are followed by 2 objects like send, give, and so on. The first object, we say direct object her. The second object is some flowers. He has changed a lot since he got married. Of course, it's intransitive. Exercise number 2. I feel terrible. I have got a chest infection and I'm trying to fight it off. Number 2, polish it off. Number 3, keep up with her. Number 4, warm it up. Number 5, came up with great recipes. Number 6, get away with. Increase your knowledge. You have to look at we have different transitive verbs like monotransitive, detransitive, complex transitive. What's the difference between them? This is general knowledge for you. I want to help you. You have to do it yourselves. Look at the above diagram and search the internet for the above structures. Let's move to the exercises of question tag. Do you choose? Do you or circle the right option? Do you? Okay, that is, you should, would you? Number 6, do you? يبقى number 1, she would. Number 2, do you? Number 3, that is. Number 4, you should. Number 5, would you? Number 6, do you? Number 5, you have passed all your exams. Have you? You complete with have. Complete using the same way question tag. Have. Number 2, shall we? Number 3, would you? Number 4, is there? Number 5, would she? Number 6, is it? Take the correct sentences or correct the sentences that are wrong. I'm going to stick to a low carb diet from now on. Okay, it's correct. I'm going to, okay, I'm going, yeah. Number 2, these biscuits are absolutely delicious. They are, right. Number 3 is right too. Okay. Make anagrams from these words. You know how to make anagrams. They are very simple. The first word is appetite. We can make the word the ape from it. Okay. Okay. We can make tie, another word, the tie, and you can play with these words. They are really nice. Create situations from your daily life using the structures you have learned in the unit. It's up to you. Rewrite using the words in brackets. Polish. You couldn't have polished off all. Mary told her not to get. It's no use crying over spilt milk. I can't figure out how they stand to be around him. I can't put up with him. These tomatoes aren't ripe, are they? Okay. We come to the end of the grammar section in the booklet. Well, let's move quickly to the vocabulary. Page 15. It's up to you to do it because it's your own work. You'll take a look at an image. You have to work on it. Circle the correct words. Number 1, banquet. Number 2, helping. Number 3, ravenous. Number 4, moldy. Number 5, salty. Number 6, scrumptious. Guess the words from your dictionary. To overcome thirst here means to quench thirst. The antonym of sweet, savory. A phrasal verb which means to eat too much, pack away. An expression which means to cause damage, play havoc. The synonym of ravenous means delicious. A collocation meaning you want everything the way you like. Have a cake and eat it. Rephrase the sentences. We had dinner in a restaurant because we didn't feel like cooking. We had dinner in a restaurant because we ate out. Lucinda was so hungry that she almost fainted. She passed out. You shouldn't drink your juice so fast as it's very rude. You shouldn't gobble down. He hardly touched his dinner. Picked at. Number 5, it was a fantastic dinner and we all ate with great enthusiasm, tucked in. Tuck in or into. Complete the table using the right derivatives and write the part of speech. It's up to you. It's very simple. Exercise number 6, it's up to you. Web search is up to you. Okay? Okay. That's all about the booklet. Inshallah, I'll be with you again. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you and goodbye.